My name is Marauder Fawn, and today we will be discussing resilience, but more specifically, resilience within the workforce. Resilience is seen as something that can allow people to bounce back or recover from difficult situations filled with adversity. However, some believe that resilience is negative and can cause stress and make someone feel like that they're not good enough. However, this is not the case. Before we begin, it's best to understand what resilience is. Resilience is highlighted through the stimulus materials in several of their articles. However, one of the most effective is an article about patient resilience during their earthquakes. These stimulus materials are key to this argument as they build the backbone of understanding resilience. Workplace resilience is very important as it affects others in the workplace and the employee themselves. Overall, workforce resilience leads to an increase in employee compatibility and teamwork, employee productivity and performance, and a decrease in burnout and stress. Workplace resilience should be seen as a positive factor for workers and the overall quality of the workplace. Firstly, workforce resilience leads to an increase in teamwork and employee compatibility. Brian Gleason, a contributor from Forbes, who is a former Navy SEAL and best-selling author, says that resilience is a prerequisite for success. He says that workforce resilience gives way to an increase in leadership and an exponential increase in employee compatibility. When the possibility of conflict and clash arises, a resilient group of employees bounce back faster from challenges, increases efficiency, adapts, and maintains a strong sense of cooperation during a change. This demeanor will cause workers to be extremely focused, especially with their colleagues in a team situation. This teamwork can relate back to the stimulus materials of the Haitian people, as they use teamwork to find survivors and recover from the earthquakes that they faced. Overall, teamwork is a very important part of resilience, and the stimulus materials confirm that. Secondly, workforce resilience leads to a decrease in employee burnout and stress. According to a novel called Building Resilience at Work by Catherine McEwen, she says that employees are faced with constant change within the workplace. In a decline of resources, resilience steps in as a helping hand and allows employees to relieve stress. As you can see in the model above, an employee is dealing with problems inside the workplace and outside of the workplace. That's where resilience steps in and gives the worker motivation and mental strength to persevere within these workplaces. However, some people continue to view resilience as a negative factor as it makes the employee more stressed. However, revisiting the stimulus materials, Brazil's peer-reviewed article says that the behavior of the Haitian people was driven by resilience and discipline. This will give employees motivation to return to a normal, stress-free state of work. A peer-reviewed journal by Andrea Secchi, a woman with a PhD in organizational psychology, elaborates on this idea when she performs some research about the burnout rate of employees. When she analyzed these results, she concluded that these results suggest that organizational environments characterized by challenging demands are likely to foster the development of resilience resources to cope with the emergence of potentially harming processes. She says that the high quality of work and performance that the workplace requires every single day is overwhelming for people, and resilience displays resources that allow workers to deal with these problems and bounce back quicker. Workforce resilience within employees can also lead to an increase in productivity and performance. According to AON, resilience in a work environment within employees means that people can better adapt to adverse situations and retain motivation, which leads to this increase in performance. According to the Journal of Workplace Mental Health, resilience adds to overall productivity as workers are satisfied, their self-esteem is improved, and they can easily handle events inside and outside of the workplace. This even allows workers to perform better in a competitive workplace environment. According to a peer-reviewed article by Isabella Meneghel that is called Feeling Good Makes Us Stronger, she says that resilience leads to positive emotions that encourage hard work, performance, and productivity. Overall, resilience leads to the happier worker who is motivated to perform qualitative work. A peer-reviewed journal by Kendra Jason, an associate professor of sociology at UNC Charlotte, shows that the performance of workers increases when they use resilience to face a challenging deficit. Resilience was shown to provide workers with psychological motivation to sustain their everyday activities while present in the workplace. that resilience is a positive thing for workers as it allows them to face adversity and bounce back quicker from difficult situations. Benefits of resilience within the workplace range from an increase in teamwork, an increase in employee productivity and benefits, and finally a reduced amount of stress, burnout, and even job turnover. Some may argue that resilience is very negative within the workplace as it leads to more stress, having too many goals and challenges to focus on at once. However, resilience actually improves the quality of the workplace according to many credible authors like Kendra Jason and Andrea Seshi. Overall, we can conclude that resilience is essential within the workforce so employees can tackle stress, reduce burnout, increase performance, and increase compatibility.